Something was weird. I don't know if Sonia's a killer.
Damn right.
Right. Because, look, she fucking stuttered. She never stutters. See? She fucking stuttered, dude. I think that's like the first time in the entire fucking game. Okay, not quite. But she hardly ever does. Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, he met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi, too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on, and she said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, we were circling the island. We came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. That time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What, do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Fuyuhiko's account has been added. You got anything for me, brother? Nope. The car have anything? Rundown, rusted, rotting car. Not a clue. Alright, we gotta go to the movie theater and the hospital. Ooh! I'm gonna check here too. No one said to come here, but you never know. I don't see anything different. Check the laptop, I guess. We should forget about this for now. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything is different here. Unless I get another clue to come check. I don't know if that's going to be related. But who knows? I could be blown the fuck out. Yeah, I feel like the time is going to be a bait and Hyoko will have been dead first somehow. And then just moved to the body.
Hello there.
Because it said her neck had stopped bleeding already too. And I feel like it would take a few minutes. I don't know. I feel like they obscured the time of death for a reason deliberately. Well, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
And you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager. A customer's here.
Did you call?
Yes? Did you call me?
Wow.
Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took out the sticker. See, it's this one! I'm sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. I was born stupid. Invitation ticket. It's the 13th at 10:04 a.m. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. That reminds me that an item should be on top of this counter. This one looks like a tote bag. Blah, blah, blah. I wonder where the tote bag ended up. Come on, Hajime. Don't be a dumb. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to? Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it? Ah! I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. So there's another bag somewhere, huh?
Well,
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait.
This is exciting! Exciting! Alright, let's go watch the movie that's apparently terrible, and we paid him $1.5 million to not see. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Dude, Hajime, couldn't you take a better seat? Sit in the back row when it's empty?
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
I'm not entirely sure that's how that works, but I don't know about helicopters to prove it wrong.
Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Oh, F.
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Oof.
He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
F.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom.
They didn't even use the right sprite, dude. This movie's so half-assed.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
What a pimp. What a pimp. Look at him, dude. The
And
end.
he lived happily ever after. The end.
What a riveting story, dog. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I need 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head. Excuse me? That's moving on. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye-bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. Dude, why is the lighting here so fucking weird? How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. And not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. The Wizard of Monomi has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your existence. Alright, Hopspital. I believe this is the last place to check out. We shall see.
Well,
Did it say he killed the wizard, or did it just say he beat the crap out of her? I don't know if it'll even show up in here. Yeah, it just says he beat the crap out of her and stole the kingdom. But it doesn't say if he killed her. I feel I haven't been in here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey,
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not that I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Should investigate the lobby first. Alright. Later, Toby. Thanks for chilling, my dude. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. Eating and drinking is forbidden. Patients do not need to be accompanied. Overnight stays are expressly forbidden. Apparently only one person can accompany the infected, thanks to Monokuma's selfish rule. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? Why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you about that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging there like there is now, but the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed on the stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark, but the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on!
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey,
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh, yeah. I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, it might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Right, that gosh darn punk music. Kids these days listen to evil music from hell and then killing themselves. It's an outrage, I tell you. Phew, finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? You saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross! Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. I don't know which room was Ibuki's. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anyone inside. Ooh, look at that high-tech shit. Not even a loading screen. Ooh, look at that. The CAT scan just did a jump. Or the MRI machine. Oh my god! Let's check this room first, and then I'll check the conference room. This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. Hajime, you've been in this room before. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working at a hospital must be tough. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? Medical equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. There's a bed. It resembles the ones in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Now's not the time to rest. Alright, I guess there's nothing in here. Nothing. There ain't shit. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
'Cause
If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can't turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. I see you, Monokuma. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it. Got what? The
see?
curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also large enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I to look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. No! There's Monokuma on the ceiling!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know.
No, there's a Monokuma
So,
on the
make sure you
ceiling.
guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP.
No!
I'll see you soon.
You better let me get it. Look at, he's there taunting me! It's already time. So this again? I need to go to that place again? Now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims? In order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. No! 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 Come on, dude! Fuck you. Take me back. Fuck you, game. I'm gonna forget about it. He is there taunting me, dude. Fuck you, Omega lol. What an asshole, dude. Laugh at my suffering. Wait, isn't Monokuma Rock's on this island. Hee hee. Oh, level 40, brother. Oh, my pet needs me. Oh, God, it's probably shit everywhere. Oh, my God! It died. Oh, no, dude! I forgot about it. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It literally drowned in its own shit. Oh, my God. No, Chibi-me, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a neglectful parent, dude. I'm a terrible parent. No. I'm the worst. I'm a failure of a man. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough... Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's
What?
such a dumb child.
True. Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine. Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So, you've come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey,
Did you hear what he said? Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years. More
well,
importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Well, why are you so excited about that?
how
Who
about it?
knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do
All
it.
right, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Brrr, bleh. Blip. He stepped onto the escalator with the poorly looping animation and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. It's hard to turn back on an escalator anyways. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock... The elevator began its steep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. It's starting to look kind of empty, dog. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. Ooh. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
That's
What?
well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. Oh my god. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Kyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed, but she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third-class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Or has it? You gotta wait till next time. Get baited.